What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
The Last OG, starring Tracy Morgan and Tiffany Haddish, a TV show, family show, comedy show on TBS. First season is now available on Netflix, and that is where I saw it and enjoyed it. I like this show a lot. I'm a big fan of Tiffany Haddish. She's been in about 300,000 movies last year. Tracy Morgan plays a character who was in prison for 15 years. Also, it's been 15 years since Tracy Morgan has had his own show, been the lead of his own TV show. So there's a little symmetry there. But he's coming out of prison, and he's trying to, and going back to Brooklyn, where he's from, and realizing that Brooklyn's changed. It's been gentrified. He's no longer living in the same place where he used to sell crack. Now there's a Starbucks on every corner, and he's trying to readjust and trying to, kind of have his connections with the people that he once knew. Tiffany Haddish and him were a couple before prison, and now she's moved on, clearly. Also, they have kids together, so he's trying to get into their lives again. But it's just a really fun, Tracy Morgan is hilarious, Tiffany Haddish is hilarious, and it's just a really fun show. I don't know, I don't have a whole lot to say about it. It's the first I heard about this show. It was commercials for it in the front of trailers at a movie theater. You know, you go to a movie theater and you show up early. I like to show up early just because there's been a few times I tried to cut in during, while the trailers were going, and the theater decided to play the movie early, so I missed like the first 10 minutes. I think that was when I went to go see Bohemian Rhapsody. I went in, and it was supposed to be like the beginning of the movie, but he was already like halfway through his career. Not that far in, but it was a good 10 minutes. So ever since then, I try to be at the theater at start time or before. And what happens when you go into a theater in some chains like AMC maybe or Regal maybe, or, they'll have commercials playing before the trailers start. And there'd been trailers for The Last OG, I remember, for a while. And if I finally got it, it showed up on Netflix, and I was like, I'm going to check this out. And I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. If you're looking for like a fun family comedy show, it's you can't go wrong. I don't know. I really don't have a whole lot to say about the show. There's not specific episodes I could think of that are necessarily. It's just one of those things where I watched the show, and there's 2 seasons out. Second season came out this year. I don't know how many episodes have been, if they've actually aired yet or not. And it looks, according to IMDb, Tracy Morgan's not attached to those episodes, so I don't know if his character is no longer around in the second season or what happened. They didn't really set that up at the end. As far as I can remember, they didn't set it up to where he's gone for any reason. So I don't know what happened. I'm interested to see what happens in the second season. I know, or maybe they just started filming the second season. I don't know. Jordan Peele co-created this, which is kind of crazy. Jordan Peele from Us and Get Out, and Jordan Peele, Key and Peele show. I never got into that show. Maybe I'll check. I know it's on Hulu, but yeah. So anyway, The Last OG. It's on TBS, but I haven't had cable in over 10 years, over a decade. 2006, I got rid of cable. Then Netflix came out, then Hulu came out. Now Amazon has streaming. So much. There's so much. There's too much content. YouTube, just independent content creators. The Last OG, if you're going to find something to watch, if you're not too busy with Game of Thrones and you want a palate cleanser maybe, watch Last OG. Tiffany Haddish. Watch anything Tiffany Haddish is in. she makes everything better. Even like she's in a shitload of like rom-coms, and the fact that she's the best part in it. I don't know. I'm just a huge fan of Tiffany Haddish, and anytime she's in something, I'll watch it, and more than likely, I'm going to enjoy it. She was on the most recent episode of Kill Tony. Not the most recent by the time this show comes out, but she was on twice very recently on one of my favorite podcasts, which she was an original guest and part of the show many, many years ago when it first started. And that is all I have to say. Watch The Last OG. It is a fun show. That's it. New episodes of this show come out daily. Subscribe on IGTV and everywhere else podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at patreon.com/inspireddisorder. InspiredDisorder.com for all of my original artwork. Go buy some paintings now. At Ray Taylor for me on all social media. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out!